Do that.
Alright, Discord, come on. Come on.
Honestly, I was half expecting Nick not to be here before I got here.
I don't even know if he's awake. He might be. Alrighty. Copy text. And then Wakanda Kingdom. Paste. Send. Semi Chub Club. Paste and send. If the thing will freaking let me. Cloud District. I said Cloud District. Thank you. Paste and send. Supersonic Cat Squad. Paste and send.
Typing what?
That's the one that made you go, wait, what? The Supersonic Cat Squad?
Yes.
Not the Semi Chub Club?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I zoned out.
Okay.
Like, I was proud of it for a hot second.
Emily Falkreath, The Adventures. Paste and send. Prime's Party Bus. Paste and send. Cherry Cord. Paste and send. No good choices here. Paste and send. Radio. Sentai Cast Ranger.
An eh.
Paste and send.
God. Okay, I've listened to one too many Cast Ranger videos that whenever I hear a hacking, whenever I hear like someone popping open a can, my brain automatically goes news mode. There, you there?
No, not you.
What is it?
You remember Madeline Maddie?
Oh, the person that just joined.
Yeah, another graphic designer.
Oh, where?
Hmm?
Is Maddie one or? I'm sorry, I'm
Yeah,
confused.
Madeline Maddie is another graphic designer. She private messaged me asking about that. Asking me about that.
And she got into the server how?
Because I let her join the Discord because up until then there was no mention of her being a graphic designer. She privately messaged me and then said that she did such
Oh, now
things.
you're just getting smart. Now they're just getting smart, aren't they?
Yep. But I just told her what I told everyone else. I'm broke.
I'm I'm actually keeping an eye on her in the server. I want to see if she presses the leave button.
Alright, so hello, everyone. Big Spare here again with Taro. You may have noticed I got a haircut. I don't
Hope you
have
kept your
I don't have a lion's mane anymore.
hope you kept your receipt.
Bitch. Alright. Today it ends. Today it is the end of the line.
If Sid were here today, I reckon he'd be proud of you, Clive.
He'd be proud of us all.
We didn't take him out here to sing that song yesterday, as we're tearing into Ultima.
There is still much I would learn of your tale, once this day is done. Until then, all who might come between me and such knowledge shall answer to my spear. I do not envy them.
I'll be all right, Clive. You may have Shiva's strength, but I still have her spirit.
Good boy.
You see, Clive, we're not alone. If we are to win the day, we must all play our part. And ours. Ours lies beyond those doors.
We fought long and hard for this moment. Sid's dream, our dream, is within our grasp.
We need only endure this final trial, and we shall. Together.
The Brothers of Flame.
You all know what it is that awaits us beyond this gate. And we shall face it together.
Aye.
I don't know about goats, because he's not a fighter, he's a merchant. Oh my god.
It seems our hosts would rather we remain. I will stay them.
We will stay them. Go!
Just don't keep us waiting.
Thank you.
You could help them, goats! You could help them, you know!
Welcome, Sons of Fire.
Sons of Fire, that's also a good name. Yeah, Torgal! Good boy, Torgal.
Joshua! Joshua! Wake up!
Clive, is that you?
No, it's me, your father.
This isn't stone here.
Welcome to our darkness. A rift between worlds wherein your kind might reflect.
Show yourself!
Grave and many are the sins of man. And we would have you know them. All of them.
Is this the exposition dump?
Has seen
Dump?
fit to deliver you home.
It's Expedition World.
Consider this our welcoming gift.
It would seem we are
Also,
trapped.
I know you're auditioning for the Velvet Room, but I don't think you'd make
And
it.
the only way out is through Ultima.
Don't call us.
We find
Don't
him,
call you.
and we leave.
First of all, the room's not even velvet.
If you are to comprehend the full extent of your transgressions, we must go back to the beginning.
It reminds me of
When
What?
the world was still
a
young,
younger version of
we
that
visited
picture
upon it
you,
a miracle,
showed.
magic, and in its light did all life flourish.
But remember remember the one that I said looked like Zordon if he got Isekai?
I think so, yeah.
He looks like a younger version of that.
Yet the price for this boon would prove heavy. A pall descended upon the land, painting the horizon black as night. Though we labored to forestall its spread, in this one endeavor, we stood powerless.
The
And
blight.
so we fled, that we might endure,
Hey, we were just
endure,
speaking about you.
that we might discover
Hey, man.
a means of salvation.
Hey,
So,
But if it was magic that caused the blight,
there.
what of
Ultima
another
is giving us an exposition dump.
I expect he'll tell us
So,
soon enough.
You wanna know what the version of Super Mutants in this universe look like?
What?
So, this will require a bit of backstory. At some point, there is a bloody massacre known only as the Massacre of Littlehorn that basically convinces Celestia she can no longer perform her duties as the princess, so she abdicates the throne and puts Luna in charge. Luna proceeds to set up basically a set of jobs for the main six, taking on a ministry of their own. While Sparkle specifically got the Ministry of Arcane Science,
Salvation,
which
alas, was
looking
not readily to be had.
improve
First, we would
weapons and
require
soldiers.
a land unvisited by the stain of corruption.
It is in this
An
ministry
unprecedented
by
journey
Twilight's
lay
own
before
hope
us,
that this
one
universe's version of
beyond the
FEE
limits
was
of our
created.
fleshy
Oh my God.
bodies. And so we cast them
This
off.
was intended
Thus,
to
stripped
turn
to our
more
very
powerful
spirit,
unicorns
did we find our
into
new
paladins
paradise.
through usage of
A
some
land as
form of
pure
alchemy,
as
I
driven
think.
snow. Valleys
Wait, hold
there.
on.
There would the true work begin.
Ultima and his people are fucking aliens?
Yet behind us. And
What is
soon
this,
did
Studio
we arrive
Trigger?
at a solution.
No, it's the
The
history channel.
illness having
Ah!
spread to every organ, there was but one escape from this fate: to start afresh.
With a new world,
So,
the one for which
the
Barnabas
very
labored.
first volunteer to
A
test
paradise
this
free from the
substance
blight where his god
was
awaits.
one great and powerful Trixie.
Uh-oh.
And where, if we
Unfortunately,
only
the
forfeit
very
our
moment they
wills,
were actually going to give him the first hope,
everything we hold dear,
that's when the bombs
humanity
fell.
can join him. So, Ultima would have us follow in the
If
footsteps
you
of the king.
recall a certain entity known as the Master from
Yes.
Fallout,
I am aware.
this version of that,
Oh, fantastic!
referring to itself as the Goddess.
Because of course you would.
Twilight was effectively merged with this thing because it was a horrible, horrible way to go. But imagine being stuck, trapped in a room you cannot open because all of your redundant safety systems have failed. Running out of food and water, and when you were at your physically weakest, what you thought was help finally arrives in the form of Trixie managing to open the door and apologizing for her being so late.
To forge a
Only
new
to then
world
attempts to
would
assimilate you.
require not only power,
Hmm.
but a constitution strong enough to wield it.
Yeah, for being
Acquiring
about
the
colorful
first
ponies,
would be
this universe
simple.
gets twisted.
Untouched by the blight, Valisthea was replete
There's
with
a
ether,
business quote
and we had
for
only to place jewels in her crown to claim it. Acquiring the second, however, demanded creativity. And so I cast forth the seeds of humanity.
You
I'm not even
created
getting
us.
into how the bombs themselves were created and
Is
leaked
that
before
not
both sides
what
had it.
gods do? We sowed
Ultima
the
literally
seeds
created
to
the
you,
people
Ethos,
of
all
Bastille.
that you might one day blossom, and our future thus secured. We thought
So,
to slumber,
you want to know how
though that
the
would prove a grave
thing that would eventually
mistake.
become the Balefire
For
bomb
it was as
started?
we slept that man
Just
committed
hold on for a
his
minute,
greatest sin.
because this exposition is
He
important.
awoke. Alone in a world bereft of his god's radiance,
Because, like, this is like the
he
end of the game,
stumbled
man.
blindly, desperate
Fair enough.
for guidance. Finding no light, he sought to kindle his own. And from that single errant impulse was his will born. Having discovered himself at last, man turned his eyes inward and found he desired evermore that which only magic might afford. So wars were waged and brothers slain for custody over that dwindling resource. And the land, she wept tears of black.
I know this is supposed to be important, but all I'm
He would
getting
condemn us
is
for
this
this.
is the reason humanity
Surely he
sucks,
cannot
from
be
my
so
perspective.
blind to his own hypocrisy.
Not blind, just unwilling to admit the truth.
The ones who say
But we're
humanity
one and the
sucks
same.
on a much wider world, I find them the most stupid of all.
Also, keep in mind, Ultima's people made the exact same mistake. The reason they came to this planet to begin with was because they used too much magic and caused the Blight to take their world.
Is he really?
He's a hypocrite.
I think the only time I've ever enjoyed this kind of villain motivation was in Mobile Fighter G Gundam. Not only because you actually did understand the villain's point of view by having seen what he was talking about throughout the show.
Is that fucking...
Always in the backgrounds. It is the backgrounds. But specifically, the reason why I enjoy G Gundam's take on it most is because the protagonist actually offers a rebuttal. Spoilers for an almost 30-year-old anime, but
Is that?
the villain in question, Master Asia, intends to use the Devil Gundam to effectively eradicate humanity so that the Earth can recover, as during humanity's existence, Earth's nature has been repeatedly bulldozed, destroyed, and weakened. Earth is on the track to barely being able to support life if this keeps going on, and the Gundam fight tournaments that everybody goes crazy over are only accelerating the damage. So he intends to wipe out humanity so the Earth can recover. It's the will of the Dark Gundam itself who came to this very conclusion after crashing on Earth and suffering a malfunction, as its original purpose as the ultimate Gundam was to heal the Earth.
So it basically pulled an Ultron.
Domon Kashu, protagonist and pilot of the God Gundam, proceeds to essentially take Master Asia's own rhetoric and turn it against him. We humans were created on Earth and are a part of nature too. We are therefore a part of the Earth. Tell me how you can claim to revive the Earth if you forget this crucial fact. Talk about an ideal world without humans is doomed to fail. What you're planning isn't restoring the planet, it's nothing more than mass genocide. And best of all, Domon gets through to him. Master Asia was so hell-bent on eradicating humanity to atone for its sins against the Earth itself that when he hears Domon's perspective and realizes he's right, he instead chooses to atone for his own sins in pursuit of this by continuing this fight to the point where he physically cannot fight anymore. It is no longer a battle for the fate of the Earth and humanity, but from Master Ace's perspective, it's simply a battle to see if a student is finally surpassing his teacher. Master
Oh.
Ace was in poor health at this time too, so this battle would end up taking his life.
I remember the scene where he's holding on to Master Asia. And he says, "Look! The east is burning red!"
And Master Asia dies just after finishing the entire mantra.
Oh.
Ifrit.
As he's laying there
What's
dying
left
in
of him?
Domon's arms, he admits, "You've shown me my error here.
Long
You've shown
have
me
our
that
ashes
destroying
lain
humanity would be the
cold
same as
for
destroying
want of a
nature. I
spark.
can't believe I was about to make the same mistake again."
Cast your eyes upon them and see what you must become.
He even reveals there was never one Dark Gundam cell on his entire body, so he was never possessed.
Valencia cannot
Everything he
endure
did was
a
of his own
second
volition.
claim upon her being. The
All
avarice
done
of
in his
man
guided
drives
attempt
her
to help
ever
the
closer to destruction. But
Master
she
Asia
may
is
yet
the
be
road to
saved
hell paved with good
by you.
intentions.
It is what you were born to do. Why we nursed you and fed you as your own mother should have.
This is basically the only time I've ever seen the villain wanting to
And
wipe out
now that
humanity
you are
actually
fully
working
grown,
in a story.
Muthos,
At least in terms of,
it is time
yeah,
at
humanity sucks,
last
so I'm wiping it out
for
so we
you
can start
to
over.
serve your
This is the only time I've
purpose.
seen that actually work, because one, you
To right
see
your
the
wrongs.
villain's point all throughout both the
If our
show.
sin is wanting to survive,
All the
then you are as
destruction,
marked by
the
it as
lives
we are.
lost, the people on Earth living in
The
complete
fault
utter
is
squalor,
yours.
while the people on the colonies
Our
are
wills were born
absolutely
because you
indifferent.
abandoned us.
Well, right now, Clive is pretty much doing the same thing to frickin'
Forfeit them,
Ultima right
all
now.
for a place in your new paradise.
Do you imagine yourselves worthy of one? Mankind has no place in our world. Is this truly so difficult to comprehend? We only ever require you, Muthos, when the time comes to bid this wretched realm farewell. None shall follow, none shall remain.
What do you mean, none?
This is our world. Once the land's rebirth is complete, humanity will have served its purpose. Why would we continue to suffer that which has caused us so much vexation?
Because the land doesn't belong to you.
Got it.
It belongs to us all! What?
Okay.
That is where you are mistaken. You are
That is a
nothing
faux
but your
pas right there.
precious
You
will.
do not just stop the transformation sequence.
I think he just took Ifrit from us.
Brother.
Oh, actually, make him
I can't do this alone.
I think you'll actually like.
And
so
you
good.
don't have to.
Imagination.
I grow weary of your descent.
No,
Also, monkey puppet.
Now you must learn.
I forgot about Ticket. I forgot about Ticket.
Will not tolerate disobedience.
No. You don't have monsters just straight around remain to transform.
Yeah.
My friends,
It's
my
okay.
family, all suffered,
either
all
searching
fought to
them,
survive.
or across
This world may
in
be
between
flawed.
the monster side and the ranger
It may
side,
be broken,
not allowing the monsters
but
to
it's all we
attack.
have.
With a voice that says, "Please stand behind the yellow line."
And if we can't share it, I see only one other choice.
Because they're train thieves.
Like a train is arriving, I get it.
Yep. That's the whole reason they can't attack them while they're transforming. Because trains are arriving!
Lived on our own terms.
And they proved
This
how
isn't
powerful
your world
it
anymore.
is. They had one mook accident step over the line and instantly get bodied.
It's us.
I love
Bow
that.
down, offenders, hearts disdained.
I think the only time we've ever seen Power Rangers do the can't make the wrong decision, you put an instrument for Hopper, as far as I can remember, was actually in Lightspeed Rescue. The first time they've seen build the Megazord, the Monster of the Week attempted to attack them while they were assembling the mech, only for Joel to scream at him, "Hey, you play with fire, you gotta get burned." He just starts shooting at the thing while the Megazord with his stop trying to hit them.
How about Judgment Cut?
Now, if exhibition thingy is done, I'm going to bring back the thought I was holding on to.
Yeah, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you, man. It's just had to learn what the deal was.
So, I mentioned that each of the base six ended up having their own ministry of whatever that they were focusing on. In one case, we had Fluttershy behind the ministry, which was focusing mostly on keeping everybody alive, treating hospitals, developing medicine, treatment, etc.
Emma Hazelwood, 83. Hello. Well, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
Spoilers for a fanfic that's like 10 years old now. Fluttershy technically is the reason the bomb exists in the first place.
I'm sorry, what?
Not in the form it ultimately took, fine. The idea was that it was supposed to disperse healing magic indiscriminately across the battlefield to heal both sides. Sort of as a peace offering to enforce that, yeah, we don't have to fight. The one time it was tested, both sides got right back up after a massive bloody battle and just started the battle all over again, effectively playing the entire massacre twice.
My resolution is not that good. It looks fine.
Might be a Twitch thing. Anyways, when attempted to make a healing bomb failed miserably because, yeah, you wanted the mere fact that you healed both sides at one time, so you got everybody back to the brink of death to actually
Such foul
they stopped
attaint may
fighting.
not be
No,
sublimed
they
through
fought the
gain
same battle all
standing.
over again and achieved the same result.
It's better now? Okay. Like my friend Mekumon said, it may have just been a Twitch thing.
Oh, wretched
Ultimately,
mortals incapable even
thematic
of
things
contrition.
for the invention here
Fitting
was
season shall we
something known as the
reap
Mega
our
Cell at the time.
harvest.
They were relinquished to other departments for further development. And this is how the male fighter bomb came to being.
Ah.
Now, because of zebras, to the point where she was actually accused of being a traitor by her very friends. Because they understood what was at stake with the whole war.
Alright, hold that thought for just a second. Emma, if you're asking to help me with like graphic design, the answer is going to be no, because like
We prefer being able to pay people to do that, and we have no money.
yes, and 15 people in this month alone have asked us the same thing. In fact, just about every new person that follows me just asks this and then leaves.
The fact that your coverage is made me at every follow now to show how tired we are of this phenomenon.
Like, nothing against you or anyone else. It's just
This is not intended to be malicious in any capacity whatsoever.
it has just happened every single time.
It's like, again, we prefer being able to actually pay the artists to do their work because we're not monsters. And we have no money to do so. So we have to turn people away.
Yep.
I can't go on.
Oh, fuck.
Game over.
Alright. Avoid event horizon. Got it. Yep.
On the plus side, your checkpoint gave you full health.
Yep.
First time I've ever seen intentionally dying to a boss as a part of a balanced strategy to killing the guy. So as I was saying, this was how Zebra Nation ended up getting the Mega Cells and reverse engineered them into their own version of the Balefire bomb. And unlike in Fallout Proper, where it was kind of ambiguous fire at first, and what ended up having caused the destruction of the world, it's not quite as ambiguous here. Zebra Nation started with a prolonged attack on Cancelot that lasted decades before it completed the entire country in multiple spots.
Yeesh.
We did fire back, but we don't know the result. The first round of bombs that were resistant also Cancelot hit a called Cloud Sail.
Oh no.
This was and also kind of where most of the weather happened. I can't help but feel like whoever wrote this had something against Pegasus because something is Doom basically almost exclusively falls onto the shoulders of multiple Pegasi. You could argue that if Flutter never actually bomb to the enemy team, then this would never have happened.
That's, yeah.
But I feel like they had discovered something just as destructive if this hadn't happened. I'm gonna give Fluttershy a smidge of a break here because I know what's gonna intentionally tag. And, well, this is why you don't have a medic dividing bombs. Anyway. Pegasus are somehow both simultaneously the Brotherhood of Steel and the Enclave?
Okay. That's fucking weird, but okay.
In that they seceded from Russia as a nation after Cloudsdale was destroyed. And they're usually the ones who steal the power armor. But in function, they acted more like the Enclave.
Okay.
Now,
But not limited to creating the near permanent cloud cover that has stayed over in question for 200 years that prevented sunlight from hitting the nation proper.
first time.
Ew.
Let's make it his
Effectively
last.
spreading the radiation around instead of letting it
Your
dissipate.
fate is inexorable. Surrender the vessel unto the darkness. Surrender it unto
There's
us.
a lot more to it that I'm not getting into right now because I want you to, if not read the story yourself, find the playlist of someone narrating the story in audio play form. But
Guess we're all ready.
there's a lot going on here.
Prostrate yourself.
This guy's just telling me to castrate myself. I could have sworn I thought I heard Ultima say castrate yourself. According to the users in chat, she's still here. Yeah, hold on. Let me...
I can see 3 people watching. I wasn't sure.
It says she's still here.
Well, guess Twitch wants to make it lighter out of me.
No, 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 no!
Almost got it. Why did I hear boss music too? I am the boss music!
Hell yeah! Yep! Giga Flare! Heat Wave! Ignition! Gungnir! Oh! Heaven's Cloud! Impulse! Yeah!
You win!
Let's fucking go!
It's you, Ultima. Not so Ultima now, are you?
At last.
I am now
For
going to turn
countless
you into a
generations
Keyblade for some
have
random
we
teenager to
awaited
use to fight
this
Heartless.
moment.
Wait.
Are you?
Uh,
Oh, you are kidding me.
we may have just played into his hands. Albert Lana 1. Hello, thank you for the follow. We're at the end here. I think.
Hello, Albert. Wait.
Your struggles have made you strong, yet your soul remains heavy with sin.
Oh, shut up about sin. If I wanted to hear people talk about sin, I'd play Final Fantasy X.
Absolution is nigh.
Here,
Repent, and all shall be forgiven.
To hear people talking about sin, I would watch Kamen Rider Double.
If I wanted to hear people talking about sin, I'd play Doom Eternal.
We are doing good.
It's a literal demon invasion.
We're doing good, Albert. We are... What in the world?
Why is there a tiny... Why is Tiny one there? Why is Dad there?
Why are there two Jills? Also,
Why-
Sid and Mid. Oh my god, I just got the joke.
Why is there two Jills? Why is Dad there? Why is Tiny? And why is these two here?
Oh my god, I'm tripping out.
Tell me, Clive. How many lives have you saved since taking my name?
Oh, don't you dare!
My streaming is going good.
Fewer than we have ruined. Wherever we go, we leave a sea of tears in our wake.
Oh my god, it's one of these!
I'm going to stab Ultima in the face, in the chest, in the dick!
Good are our choices. When all they ever bring, all they will
Regardless if he even has one!
is death.
There's no atoning, Clive.
I've been streaming for,
No matter how
God,
hard you try.
3-4 years? Feels like longer.
So why not leave it all behind?
It's, I hate these types of tropes so much.
Mental attacks.
These characters you feel guilty for as
Like with all tropes, there is a right way and a wrong way to use it. I am not sure which this is.
I am from America.
As is the stupid American Digimon over here.
Won't anybody love me?
and the examples are known as me.
Yet still she is not mine. Have I not given enough?
From will is born desire, and it is this which consumes you, rendering you incomplete.
Do you not see how the world bends and warps
Nice.
under the weight of your hungering
Using people you
hearts?
feel guilty for.
Here's the thing. I don't feel guilty about any of these four characters.
It could all just go away.
They all got what they deserved.
You might not, but Clive might.
Just
One of them destroyed the hideout!
Let's be specific. Mental attacks that use people that were in some way or another close to the character you're playing.
Yeah. No, that's
What's my favorite game? I have a bunch, but Marvel Spider-Man, Alan Wake, Control. I got a fucking list. This one is actually getting pretty high up there.
None of this is real. Wake up. It's time to go home, Clive.
Country roads, take me home.
That's right.
Funny enough,
You're my brother.
if you look up the miscellaneous holiday messages that David K and Gary Chalk have done, Gary Chalk has sung that song.
Also, do I like horror games? Yes! I fucking love horror! Come October, I am playing almost nothing but.
Come.
I mean, at least it'll be thematic for the spooky season.
Yep.
And hopefully some horror maps on VR chat.
Possibly.
God, I wonder what they're
Once more,
gonna come
lest
up
you
with
forget.
October this year.
So,
Nice.
on the note of stuff, I should tell you, Bear, I thought of yet another alternative scenario for Dark Awakening.
Uh-oh.
The season 3 episode where Optimus is brought back as a robot zombie.
I don't do much besides streaming.
Even here,
The scenario
the
here
light
is,
of the vessel's
what if the
will
Quintessons didn't
cannot
put all
be
their eggs in
quenched.
one basket and instead revived
the
multiple
Phoenix.
Autobots?
His trespass
Prime would
should
sound
not
more
have
credible if
been
he
possible.
had other voices
Not
backing him
possible
up, right?
unless
That is true. I am technically a full-time streamer.
he has been with Mythos all along.
So,
The mark of the Phoenix,
alongside my
emblazoned upon
custom
his
zombie
heart,
Optimus there,
made
what if we
manifest
also
by
add
the
in,
power of will
say, the
alone.
quote-unquote dying Ironhide and Foul
power
pack,
of creation.
repainted and altered slightly to be their
Can it be?
reanimated corpse?
Are their wills
Ew.
truly so potent?
So not only do we have a zombie Optimus to deal with, there's a zombie Prowl, a zombie Ironhide, and maybe a few others.
It's nice that I'm just watching streams and supporting streamers. Well, thank you. Thank you for supporting streamers. Thank you. That really means a lot.
We appreciate that.
We try really hard to make this stream fun and enjoyable.
Even with my own occasional, actually more frequent, digressions and rambles.
This is no mere evolution, it is deviation. And herefrom does Logos rise.
Did he just die?
I hope to God so.
Ashes to ashes.
Ashes to ashes. Dust to dust.
Go ahead and ask.
Check this moron back to the dust.
Sorry to wake you, but I think it may be time to leave this place.
And once again does my creation stray from the path laid before it. Steeped in conceit,
You're still
you
around?
fancy yourself a god. You embrace Logos. But we will put an end to this hubris.
What is missing from my channel?
What are you talking about?
In the halls of origin does our true power quicken. And there shall you be made complete. Soon, Mythos, soon you will discover how little you know of suffering.
to curse this tree with my bad singing once more.
It's not bad.
He's gonna kick your ass
And
until
so
your head
the
falls off.
crystals are no
Then he'll
more.
kick your head and kick
Yet
your ass
in their
again.
silence,
Why?
a new
I don't
song
think he learned his
rings.
lesson. Open the door, sucker.
Its
It's
chorus
Zorak.
building,
Here to kick your
a
ass.
crescendo as it enters its final movement,
Your ass.
stirring those long asleep.
Whenever I see you coming, I feel sick. But at least I know your ass is mine to kick. Why don't you bend that fat load over? Hold it steady. Zorak's ready to kick your ass. Your ass. I love beating people up. It's what I do. And if your lame ass had any friends, I kick their asses too.
Okay, Albert, what exactly do you mean by unique identity? And also a professional channel display? Because, like, do you mean, like, yeah.
Bloody crystal's cracked. So where the hell are they? Oh, fuck me.
Might as well finish. First I'll kick
Is
your
that
right cheek, then I'll
Ether?
kick your left cheek, then I'll kick both cheeks right on into next week. I'm gonna kick your ass, kick your ass, I'm gonna
What in
kick
good
your
Grieger's
ass.
name is going on?
This is wrong.
Albert, are you talking
Way back.
graphic design? Please say
Clive,
you're not.
Just
Yeah, are you talking about graphic design, Albert?
We've been over this before, and I will continue to say this.
We're fine. What
It's
happened?
not that we
Too much
hate
to explain
any
here.
of these ideas, it's that we don't have the money
We're leaving.
to actually
Now.
do these things.
I'm
Look,
Everyone,
graphic
fall
design,
back to the ship.
we like supporting people who do that. We like to support people who do that with money. Because, you
I
know,
will be
pay
with you,
for
Anon.
exposure is bullshit.
Yes.
Thank
Like,
you.
I paid someone for these emotes. Oops. That is the most I was able to do with what I had.
So, don't take this the wrong way when we say this.
Simply
We
put-
do not.
Simply put, it's because we want to be able to pay you that we have to turn you away because we can't pay you.
I don't make any money off these streams. No one donates. No one subscribes.
This is a non-profit organization.
Please support our official review.
I mean, do I wish people would subscribe and donate? Yes, but also, like, I know money is tight for a lot of people.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is.
It's a perpetual reality for my family.
That's why I never bring up donations or anything like that.
need to tell
Because I
everyone
know,
that
like,
the
people
trade's
have it
fine.
rough.
And I'm going to need Otto's help.
I mean, we did just kind of live through the freaking apocalypse.
Yeah.
Still alive, I see.
But
Something tells me that eyesore on the
you're welcome to
horizon
stay
is
and
your
be
doing.
watching the stream.
How'd you manage that?
Yes.
It's a long
Leave
story. One that I'd
getting
rather
turned
only
away.
You're
tell
more
once.
than welcome to
Right.
stay, watch the stream,
All hands
and
on deck then.
and partake in the silly, crazy wackiness that we tend to get up to.
Yes.
Like, believe me, like, all talk of graphic design and supporting the artists and stuff aside, if you
This
want to
is
just hang
everyone.
out, hang out.
As I'm sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima.
I already have these things.
Origin. The significance of that name is...
I already have a professional profile picture.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore twin
I don't
asunder
remember how much I paid for
and
these.
wiped my homeland from the
But
map.
look, starting soon. Stream ending. Be right back. Intermission. Extras, which I still haven't done anything with.
But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well,
The Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canberra is in flames, and the Empire.
Our allies are crying out for answers.
Well, actually,
I've sent the
one
curse breakers
the
to give them
hype
what
one I got
assurances
for
we
free.
can,
The
but
others, I
no
think I
damage
paid
to
like
fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop
$20,
the disguises
$30
started
for.
in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Yeah.
Could it be that this new mother crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? It certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the blight.
It's not
since the
professional
crystal's
and not
appearance. Would
theme
it not?
based.
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all
Okay.
who cannot channel its energies. Archay above, ether
Okay,
floods below,
in the
and
street,
in the
in the
middle,
voice chat general
we
here,
languish,
I put
hopelessly
how I
entrapped.
usually feel every morning.
It's alright.
Okay, so
we
maybe
faced him, it's-
maybe these aren't professional. Maybe they're whatever, but I like them, and until I have money to pay people, it's what I'm going to stick with.
If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we going to manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
It's a lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right?
Albert, I'm going to have to turn you down.
That's right.
Because I'm not...
Well, go on then.
Because I'm broke.
Bugger
I
off.
can't pay you. We just had this conversation.
Same goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh? Thank you. Joshua seemed upset.
Wait, before I go see Joshua, I'm going to go see Old Man Library and update the tomes.
I was wondering when next you visit.
Ah, I found this gift.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Thank you, Albert. It's just a lot of people have
If
been...
you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer.
A lot of people have been getting on me about graphic design, more professional stuff. And every time I have to tell them I can't pay you. It's been it's getting more frustrating than bots.
Hey, what am I looking at?
I have no idea. I just found that, started laughing at it, and then just I had to share it.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Let's stock up while you can.
Yo.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here.
My brain on a typical
You'll not
Tuesday.
find a better price than that. Finished, are you?
Trouble with your gear, or something for you, dear?
Oh my god. Oh my god, no!
And
Okay.
what do I owe the honor? Something for you, dear?
And the rest of my brain every other day.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Okay, I just found this,
And
promotional, like, thing for the Alpha Ranger 20th anniversary. You got Alpha Wait, it's supposed to be Alpha Max. Show Alpha Max, okay. You got Show Alpha Max, Ryoga, Alpha Blue, Gintito, Red Blue, Alpha Yellow, Asuka Black, Coastal White, or Killer. Then you got Emery, but because she doesn't have a ranger form, she's just with the crocodile telephone monster.
My brain at night.
Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, so be it. It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land. Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death
And
for us all.
generally, my brain
Of that
during the day.
we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless
If I could
place
just get
where our
those
newfound freedom
switch,
will most
that
likely
would be
prove a
great.
chain in itself.
Well, that may be. But a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it. It won't be easy. It may take generations. Centuries of suffering. And that is if everyone plays their part. But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
Oh, wait.
Indeed.
Oh, nice.
And what better world could one wish for?
Bear, remember Ultimate Victory?
Yeah.
Apparently he
But
got
first,
Aww.
we have to reach that crystal.
Congratulations.
It's a good thing I have wings.
You can barely stand, let alone fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies. You certain about this?
Am I certain? I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember?
All right. I yield. But only what you must, yes? I'm still your sworn shield.
That you are.
And what of my wings? Lest you forget, you go to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is. But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima.
Oh yeah, that's true.
No,
Ultima
seriously.
Has much to answer for.
I'm going to melt Ultima down, reforge him into a Keyblade, and give him to Sora.
We are in your debt, Dion.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
He speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back. And has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to. Does it, Clive?
Time to talk to Jill. I only hope she understands.
Why won't this character just die?
Watch, the next 3 days of this game are just going to be the same prolonged boss fight with this same jerk over and over as he just refuses to quit.
That might not be
How
such
many
a bad
times do I
idea.
have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Exactly.
Yeah, Jill. You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right. Won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the road together.
I'll be waiting.
It's almost time.
Oh, that's a lot of side quests. I'm gonna save here, but we're still playing.
Are we sure we're not in the post game?
I'm pretty sure we're not in the post game. All right. Ignoring the side quests. Let's finish this fight.
Please! I'm sick and tired of his ugly mug.
Oh, wait.
What?
Bear, I just thought of, like, I know for a fact we aren't gonna actually do it, but I just thought of a funny thing. In the D&D, whenever
Well, while you're at
we
it,
finally get to the Geats world, it's not the Geats world that Kazuto came from. It's another version that's more akin to the one the simulator portrays
Clive,
Kazuto as.
if you see me dad up there, tell him we were right to leave his legacy with you.
The cycle writers have to
Tell him
avoid at all
he'll be in the
costs
front
a
row.
bloodthirsty Kazuto.
There's no way he'd miss this. Well,
busy doing
behave
God
yourself,
knows
mate.
what.
And they end up
We'll
ultimately irreversibly changing the universe when Felix, just out of pure self-defense, stabs him through the gut with his freaking guitar and he's freaking into the fire and flames.
Did you see Dion?
so you're in charge now, Gav.
Mid went to hug him and he had his hands up like, I don't know what I'm doing.
What does Taya have to say about that? Come back before she finds out, eh?
Yeah. Kazuto. I just feel like the Grizz of that version of the
Thank you,
of the
Yote.
Geats world
I'm sorry.
would just be
Oh, Grace,
thank God you're not
I
a
shall
killer.
pray for your safe return.
That's kind of you. But you should pray he took his
I
medicine.
just picture
I didn't
Felix
spend
ends
all
up
night
doing
grinding
this
herbs
to
for
the
his lordship to
freaking
leave them
killer
on his
Kazuto.
nightstand. Again.
It isn't fair, Lady Taya. And thank you.
See that your brother comes back in one piece. Or, at most, two. Any more and you can heal him yourself.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh well. Since you're not in the TGP, I guess none of you will revive.
Well, there's nothing to say that hasn't already been said. But that's never
really
stopped
like
me
this here?
before. So just you do what needs doing.
Oh my
Did
God.
we see where
And
the
don't
cat went?
worry about us.
We'll do our best, Uncle.
That we will.
Oh, hey there, little guy. You wanna die?
Stab!
If that is all,
Stop!
Right in the throat.
not quite.
Just shivved in the throat.
Make him on with a shiv.
Are we sure that's not the
It's
Felix
time.
from this world?
Isn't it?
It is.
What, the Felix from this world?
Take care of him.
And the Kazuto from this
Yeah.
world collapses with the freaking knife
You
in his
take
throat.
care of her too, boy.
And to make everything's fair on everyone. This Costo uses a magnum instead of the zombie buckle. So he ain't coming back.
Even better. Even better. Like, our Kazuto who suddenly finds himself wondering, where'd my zombie breaker go? Then there's the sound of the other Kazuto screaming, and now the zombie breaker is sticking out of his chest.
I do.
And there's just a dead-eyed Mekumon staring at him as he bleeds out.
Are we sure that's not the Felix from this world?
I promise.
Where's our Felix?
Mere minutes later, there Felix comes back with a bucket of popcorn. What'd I miss? Who the heck is that?
I think we should just go. I don't like this world anymore.
Is this what your world's like?
We'll just point to the dead.
I love you too.
Noted! And disturbing! I can't imagine what it was like to see that happen.
Well, look at the one that did it.
Let's leave.
You know, it's funny. 2 games in a row where Shiva and Ifrit were in a romantic relationship.
Talking about this while this scene is happening. Like it's nothing important.
Yeah, it's not like it's the end of the fucking game.
No. We have a god to kill.
God, if we're like this with a good game, I cannot imagine what we would be like with a David Cage game.
I'm just gonna put it out there this way. Robot roll call. That's exactly what I mean.
No, not robot. Robot recall.
I mean, the idea was that I was referencing Mystery Science Theater 3000. What they do to cheesy movies, we would be doing to those kinds of games.
I know. I know. I was making a reference that at this moment, what only Bear would get.
Also, just look at who did it. The person who did it. Alright, we're leaving now.
It was absolutely done with Cutter costume.
That makes you want this, then just starts talking absolutely casually. Man, that guy was a jerk! So sick and tired of him.
Here they come!
Hold on, Joshua!
Already am!
You're lucky about a shift. Oh, that was yours? He's falling on the bench.
He's going to make us a way in.
If you're not gonna kill anyone else,
Used to imagine because he went to disturb him on what it was used for.
Also, the form of what this alternate Felix looked like.
I love that we're doing this, but we're waiting for Saturday.
It's not gonna be this Saturday.
I said.
So this
we're waiting
is
for Saturday,
Origin.
not this Saturday.
Oh,
A far
my bad.
cry from heaven.
It's
Otherwise, I can just imagine Felix getting visited by the
Where it
spirit
all
of his
began.
alternate self who died on the
Where it all begins. Our
Power Riders
arc.
world or whatever.
Your architect.
There you are.
It was here that we slumbered. Here
Why do
that we waited
I fully imagine
for centuries,
there's a
clinging to our decrepit shell,
Rewrite a World
for fear that we might have need of it
dubbed
once again.
dubbed.
So
But
basically
you
Mouth
have
Riders in the
come
90s.
at last.
Yeah.
And now we shall be truly
Instead of
complete.
having it's just a more purpose with technique.
Well,
Oh God, no.
There's 3 of us and 1 of him.
Stripes and a bit more.
Let's make it count.
Felix took away to talk about
Dominance. Who will show you what it means to suffer.
Yo, evil Ifrit. Ultima Prime is what they call him.
Felix has on his face when he sees the Purvis version of himself. Version of me? All those little research. Another world where instead of Digimon, they're Pokemon, and Felix's counterpart is, well, this.
Ah! Hi, Sammy. Oh shit! No, final boss fight.
Basically encountered across the multiverse.
Move aside, Phoenix!
I got him already. You will all play. Peacock. Swamp.
Try disaster! Oh my god!
Holy crap.
Ultima Prime thwarted! I don't believe that for a second.
After saying that he was dealt with multiple times in his fights.
And you only surrendered, this unpleasantness could have been avoided.
At this point, did you have a question mark together every battle one thing?
Yeah.
Stuff I posted earlier, Stabby, was basically just me going, my brain is doing X, Y, and Z!
Yeah.
Hyperventilating to one of them. That's just me on an average day. Want to deal with me for the raspberry thing? Again, my brain on an average day.
I didn't want to cancel my
surrounded by book.
so that's why I'm so wary if I'm gonna get my refractory on time because I ordered it 3 weeks in advance, months in advance. Amazon apparently, reviewers and everybody else.
Save your brother.
You're lucky if you get your game on time. They could be pushed back 3 months.
Is Dion sacrificing himself?
And then go, okay, we got 10,000 pre-orders. We got 20. So I was looking up Amazon pre-orders. A lot of things they were doing.
Okay, Dion died, but he went out like a like a goddamn G.
Yeah. So, going through the other ones I mentioned. Well, hey, it's surrounded by books, just kind of looking bored. That's my brain when I want to be asleep, but I'm stuck being awake. Twilight asleep in a pile of books, both of them. Be asleep when I want to be awake.
Yeah, I pretty much have slept most of this week, so I feel you there. I didn't want to sleep the whole week, but I slept the whole week.
And then the SpongeBob gift. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? That's just me getting miffed at this boss for not staying down.
Yep.
We have fought Ultima, what, 3 times now? We have fought this bastard 3 times already, and he will not stay dead.
Jesus.
Thank the Founder. Did I mention you look terrible?
That makes 2 of us.
Oh, I'll be alright.
And Dion.
Take my hand.
told you, I'll be...
Joshua, I think it's time you let that piece of Ultima go.
Come on.
Or better yet, destroy it.
It's not doing you any favors.
I swear to God, if Ultima uses Joshua as a conduit to bring himself
Press
back
on.
for another final
Always.
fight.
12 final battles later. Oh my god. That's what this feels like!
Doesn't it help that the fight with Barnabas felt like a final battle too?
Sorry about Dion.
Don't be. Please. He did what he had to do.
And it's time we did the same.
We had to fight like 3 mini bosses just to get to Barnabas and fight Odin.
Should we stop?
Because of the cough. No, I think we're past that, Clive.
And now we fought Ultima like what 3 times and he still won't stay dead.
Yeah.
We combined the powers of Ifrit, Phoenix, and Bahamut and it still wasn't enough to kill him.
Jesus Christ.
Light. So cold. So empty. We're close, aren't we?
It, seems that way. But I don't want to think what could be waiting for us in there.
Then think instead of those waiting for us at home. Clive.
Are those Ifrits?
They can't be.
But they are.
Squad, I'll go back to
This is
Amazon
the
and
Nexus.
check, and my freaking order will be pushed back
A
again.
wellspring of life. Yours and ours. As we watch the world stumble slowly to its dark end, it was here we pledged a new beginning. And now, with the ether we have harvested, I shall raise my kin from their eternal slumber. That together we may usher in a new age of reason.
This was never about creation. Only self-preservation. You condemned an entire world so that you alone might escape death.
Alone. Him. Alone. Clive. I think I understand. He...
What?
Oh no.
They
Not again,
sacrificed
mother!
their flesh
Not
to
again!
become beating hearts of crystal that pump the land's lifeblood from the depths of the earth unto this very chamber. And thus would they labor still, long after their work
Our
was
spirits,
done.
the Torah called it 5 minutes ago.
Set them free.
You meant for us to destroy the Mother Crystal. It's what you wanted all along.
You have
need a
our
hug?
gratitude, Ythos. In
Have
this
this movie
you
cat.
have served us well. You have both served us well. Welcome home. brother.
Oh no. The gem in his chest.
I thought it was me, but it wasn't my grasp that grew weaker. It was theirs that grew stronger.
That's not how it gets everybody. The guy ran. Hugs.
So it was a separate Ultima that Joshua had sealed away.
Joshua!
I have a specific image. I just don't know if I'll be able to actually get to it to use it.
So he was never alone from the very beginning. Ultima was never alone.
There was 2 Ultima? Are you joking me?
No, there was more than 2. Every single Ifrit statue in that chamber is an Ultima.
Clive.
And then there was the
one possessed of the destructive flames of Ifrit, and the healing flames of
the one that was in the gem in Joshua's chest.
I once believed
was also an Ultima.
But I was wrong. I see it now. Why you will never become Ultima's vessel.
Here, let's use this one instead.
Listen to me, Clive. You remember the murals? People once knew that Ultima was their god. That he created them. And they worshipped him, prayed to him.
This meme basically sums up how I'm feeling about all these friggin' Ultimas.
In vain.
Mine is yours now,
We did
Megatron.
not
I'm done
listen,
defending it.
Did not acknowledge our will, and so we strayed from his path to forge one of our own.
Latest
absorbed
just
was he in his own
is a
desires,
file download, so
so
heads
driven
up.
by his own will alone that he shunned the one thing that could have made him truly powerful. Faith. The same faith people
Try to
now
send a
place
picture
in
file
you.
download. That's not what I'm trying to do.
Faith that
Wasn't
you will
it?
fulfill their dream.
Wasn't it?
Sid's
No!
dream of creating
Wasn't it?
a better world for us.
Where's this going?
Faith that you
I'm
will follow
almost
his
certain
footsteps
you said
and
yes.
save those who need saving most. Faith that you will
I'm
answer
almost
Jill's
certain I'm
plea
going to slap
to
this
save
thing.
yourself. The difference is, Clive, that you chose to listen, and that is what has steeled our bonds. Bonds that helped you stand firm when Ultima's pull was at its strongest. His power may be
I was gonna start
absolute.
playing my Wii while we were fighting Ultimas. I'm just gonna
so
be in
is
a
ours.
Harvest Moon or Animal Crossing. I don't know yet.
And so will yours be. With
How
my
I deal with
light
trauma.
in
Play
your
it
heart,
soon.
not even a god might stop us.
Joshua!
There we go.
Question now.
Now it's gone.
Which one? Harvest Moon, Harvest Moon,
Don't do it, you'll...
Animal Crossing.
Enough, Clive.
Animal Crossing for
My
GameCube.
body is too far
I have
gone.
a cleaning robot.
If the wound does not take me, the curse will.
I still gotta figure out how to eventually stream games if I want to. I doubt I could do my Wii games or GameCube games, but I'll figure it out.
Couldn't use the static image, so I'll use the GIF instead.
Oh my god.
I have always been proud.
Wings to the future!
You, my shield. But now,
I don't know what that's
it is
from.
the world
Common Rider.
that needs
There's a character who had a form called Holy Live, and its jingle was "Wings to fly, wings to fly." But then he realized that he needed both good and evil, his form changed from Holy Live to Evility Live. I don't even remember what it was called. But the jingle changed to "Wings to the Future" instead of "Wings to Fly."
Why did you do this?
That Optimus Prime, when I realized, hey, is like, when I'm exhausted from fighting this thing, and the following reaction when there's like 11 more of him.
Watch there be like 16 of him because Final Fantasy 16.
And thus does the final piece fall into place.
Okay, so
the incantation primed.
Okay, so did you absorb all of your brothers? Good, I'm gonna kill you all in one move. Well, maybe not one move, but I'll kill you all.
The vessel.
Yep.
This Sephiroth looking ass. No, I mean he's got like the same hair part and white hair and everything. It just
Yeah, but Sephiroth did the Megalomaniac villain better. Everyone knows this.
Yeah.
Sephiroth was the first, therefore he is better.
That's not necessarily true, but I will concede.
My sibling would argue this better, but I'm not here.
Just ask just ask most Pokemon fans. They'll utter the same thing.
Fair enough. I'm just saying that my sibling would argue about Sephiroth for ages. They also argue Sephiroth deserves a redemption arc.
He doesn't, but okay.
Well, if you think about it, Sephiroth went crazy because of the lies told to him that bred him to think his mother was Genova.
Even now,
he doesn't know Hojo's his dad. He doesn't know the Precio's his mom. Everything he was told was a fucking lie. He's just a child who wanted to meet his mother.
And nearly destroyed the planet for it.
Nearly caused the mass extinction.
It's true. Maeve never went crazy. It was all the lies and life they bred and experimented him to be that caused him to go crazy.
That's like saying, like... That's like...
Plus, Genova contact is what finally sealed it in.
My sword, I swear, to shield
this all
the Firebird's flame forevermore.
Yeah, that's what my sibling argument.
There are...
Go crazy and try to destroy the planet, but it's all because of the lies fed.
That argument has the same energy as if Hitler stayed in art school, World War II would never have happened.
Yeah.
Great.
Probably restarted my game and just keep arguing so maybe a college
No, but they're free to believe what they want. So
yeah. I mean, I'm doing my own where Sephiroth's now working for WRO to make up for his mistakes, and he met Lucretia and everybody. So he knows the truth now. They brought him back right before his insanity so he could meet his mother. And she basically slaps him across the face for everything he's done. And then hugs him, going, God, he's alive.
can I get the Xbox microphone?
Make sure to use your
Dragon.
Countless centuries have I waited for this moment.
Only playing Animal Crossing.
This moment in which I might revel in my creation, only to find it profaned and so it must be cleansed. Unexpected. How is it that your will yet endures?
Because it's not so easily broken.
But it can
They
be
mean by
broken. And I shall see it so. For such is my will.
Try it.
The moment where Earth and time kill both the sides, this cannot continue. It must be destroyed.
Yep.
Point blank Giga Flare, motherfucker! It's a wrap for y'all.
This is the work of my will.
I'm sorry, I saw the freaking gif of you can kind of make out the sound of the words.
Echo is actually different depending on the language explains the game in.
Yeah, I've been with the GameCube era, but like that's taken a while to make it more difficult to make out the actual words.
Okay. Giga Flare!
What latent force feeds these flames? I sense more here than mere will. Is this no
Yeah, it's definitely coming across as a Sephiroth wannabe though.
become free? No, I forbid it.
You can't.
You are not a god. You are but flesh and bone. You are not one of us.
Bold of you to say that you're a god.
Yep.
I created you, all of you.
One god. That god is the god of...
And what is mine is mine to destroy.
I have my own response to that.
Once, perhaps.
Puny god.
I just wanted
But we
to
are
shout,
no longer yours.
cabbages!
Our flames are our own, and they burn as one.
I said, go for the orange!
Actually, Felix is a field day when we get to the world of Kamen Rider Guy.
What am I looking at? That's not compute. Blue screen.
Damned is the slave who will turn the spirit upon his master.
Why?
There's a company.
Oh, you're gonna have a difficult time doing out of that. Is that the server? Am I almost home?
I love this like kind of hopeful music here. The final boss theme has this kind of hopeful music as I'm fighting.
Fire shall fire be repaid.
Because you're hoping it's the last one.
Yep. Unlocking Purgatorium. Oh boy.
Well, like, tentatively, he's poking us. His head flip, and on the other side before the full out. This is not home. Cut to the other side, and it hits. Imagine the digital world Bethesda made it.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
What's going on here?
Holy shit! I think it is.
No.
Yes, yes, yes.
Something is wrong. You're afraid. You
I think
always
that's wrong
have been.
is that you're living for too long, my
The
dude.
moment the Blight exposed what you were, weak, you conceived us to prove otherwise. But the results shook you to the core.
Finally
For in
over.
us you saw yourself, and realized we had the potential to be more than you could ever be, and so you turned your back on your creation.
You're back on the world, like the coward you are.
You think you know me? You know nothing, Logos.
Die. And
Nothing.
wherever the hell you're going, just.
Do us all a favor and stay dead. I don't care where you go.
Oh my god.
Who's gonna try to go out with Bang?
Bathed in light, I stand above you, my rebirth
Welcome to
complete.
Square 8's multiple
And
level
you, for your
basketball
defiance, shall pay the proper price. An eternity of anguish.
Sure, we'll give you 4 rounds of it.
This is like round.
You have known none of these.
This is round 5.
So we know what they grant. They bring us together. And that makes us strong.
Square sells like multi-round.
My will be done.
Holy shit, he's using Garud. Oh my god, he's using the moves of the other icons!
I will crush you.
Oh! Shit! I'm using Garuda's stuff now! I'm countering his shit with my shit! Oh, you trying to Judgment Bolt me? I don't fucking think so! I thought he said he had to go do something. Now tell him round 8 started. Yeah.
Keep changing the numbers.
Oh, he switched to Bahamut.
That's my boy!
Round 8.
Together!
We're joking, actually. This is still round 5.
Darkness.
Ah, yes, a taste of Pepto-Bismol.
Onward, my son.
Fuck.
It takes a what there, sign?
Pepto-Bismol?
Pepto-Bismol.
Mine is the altar at which you pray.
Mine are the eyes that look down upon you all.
And yet still you cannot see. You are no better than us. We are one and the same.
We are not the same.
This is something that could never, ever happen in this game.
Don't tempt me.
But it is one thing to the top of my head that I'm getting at. So, what's the whatever the heck we're calling them for this game? In this world, are using materials both mined to the ground in the form of a equal node called the threaded, and weapons and substance that could produce magic files and armor for their because magic is really important in so many violent
We are without equal.
As such, in order to combat these threats, instead of drivers was created to counter the threat. And thus, we have common riders in Equestria, common rider Eclipse, and common rider Force.
My character now is like to know you look good. We have to tell my husband wants to know everything about what's going on. What's going on?
I had a feeling. He's staggered! Come on, come on, come on!
Sure of your place atop the world, you refuse to acknowledge those below. You chose to remain alone. And so you shunned the one thing that could have made you stronger. Pushed away the hands that could have raised you higher.
I do not need you. You or anyone.
And that
Yes,
is where we
vaguely.
are different.
But not the splits end up dying for good at any point. This is effectively a backdoor pilot for my backup character.
Dreams of my brothers, my sisters. And it is they who will give me the strength to end your reign.
Which is even harder. There's a precedent for all the things on super forms outside of this.
Taste oblivion, Ultima!
The only fantasy here is yours. And we shall be its final witness.
Yes! He also just punched a hole through Ultima!
I said
He donated.
it's over!
Right up.
Yes!
Better be the last one.
Okay, I need to fix my chair. Hold on. The screw came out again.
I'm grabbing lunch slash dinner.
Better be the last one.
We are all very drained from this experience.
Yes,
Aaron
we are.
physically, everyone else emotionally.
I'm drained physically, mentally, and emotionally.
The Holy Trinity.
So, day-to-day life for you.
Yep.
Anyway, go on, Nicola. What you were saying?
For as socially awkward as Midnight is, bless his soul, he'd be trying. Because he wouldn't really understand. Why do you hate me?
Don't say a word to me.
I don't understand. What did I do?
Oh, by the way, Mekumon. Did you read what I added to Transformers Odyssey?
Not yet.
Alright.
And oh my god, actually went to that writer world where it's similar to Soul Eater. I don't think I've told you about this one, One, have I?
I'll be right back.
News.
Say that again?
News to
Oh,
me.
I got pee.
Okay, so basically, in this world, there's the monsters, yes. There's also the common riders. And then there's their belts, in which, similar to Soul Eater, the partners, or in this case, their significant others, become their belts.
Okay.
Very much Darling in the Franxx when when they realize that the monsters they've been fighting for so long are other common riders who've basically turned into the monsters.
So, very Monica Magica level twist. Okay.
I haven't watched that, but most likely.
The witches that the main cast are fighting are previous magical girls who made deals and lost their souls.
Okay. But yeah, just imagine the Cyclo Riders meeting them. Like, you don't have to. Wait, your belt's not a person? The hell are you talking about?
In our world, one's belt is one's significant other transformed.
What?
Midnight would shrug. My significant other made my belt. Does that count?
No. Oh, oh my god, I mean,
Oh.
D&D, I swear. Also, welcome back, Bear. Welcome back. Now, let's see.
You guys still there?
Round 6.
Oh, wait a minute. The fucking thing was muted.
One with a tiny holy ring attached.
Tell me,
Given to him
what do
by
you
his
imagine
significant
will
other
befall
back
this
at
world?
home.
Now that
Digimon
you
don't
have gained
breed,
your
but they do
precious
feel a need for
freedom.
companionship and love. So,
I honestly don't know. But I doubt it will be pretty.
Oh, thank god, he's
A
disintegrating.
sorry tale of sin and suffering,
Thank god.
hardship and pain.
We did punch a hole through his
no
chest.
more
For this,
bonus rounds,
that you
please. We
fought
can
so
only have so many
fiercely.
bonus ducks.
Why?
It's who we are. We fight. We survive. We endure. We don't need a reason. We are imperfect creatures. When we stumble, we reach for a shoulder to lean on. When we fall, we stand back up.
Like,
We see the horizon,
if the
ever out of
midnight
reach,
thing
and
did
still we
happen,
march on.
there would eventually be a point where
Certain the
Not
answers
still
lie just
finally
beyond.
explodes and
Because
tells
that
Midnight
is our way.
exactly what the problem is.
Like, this keeps going off and on. Why do you hate me? Why do
My congratulations. Relish this victory, knowing that you have but delayed the inevitable.
Sorry?
Your world is already dead. May you enjoy an eternity on its blackened husk.
It's at that point. You ask him to Susan and he just go home. He's done. And if this were the case,
For what it's worth, Mr. Kazuto, sir, I may not have known your friend, but I don't think he'd want you to shut out everyone else because of him. And the alicorn just awkwardly leaves.
I miss.
We finally killed Ultima.
we did it.
Yay!
It's finally dead. Hallelujah!
Ed is blessed to make a goat cheese sandwich.
I needed to play this. I needed this. I'm sorry, she does not deserve to be here.
This is a flashback. This is a flashback to when he became the first shield.
I can just picture this, Taro. Before Kazuto can actually leave, there's another attack they deal with. At some point, Kamen Rider Orbit would end up taking a blast and Verdupia. When questioned why, his answer is simple. You may not value my life, but I still value yours.
Aww. Baby.
Baby. Bud.
His brother is dead. Of course. He's using the powers Joshua gave him to save his life.
Honestly, with
It seems Ultima's power was too great for this vessel all along.
He'd still go home, only
From all I have in. Perhaps I can use it to set things right.
I can
And see
imagine that
Ultima's
last
legacy.
statement from Midnight would definitely have struck some kind of chord.
Crystals.
Between telling him, I don't think Felix would have wanted you to
Consigned
shut
to the
people out
flames.
because of him, and you may not value my life, but I still value yours.
Even if it means the end of me.
Kazuto's more than welcome to stay out if he needs to. That blessed Midnight's crying.
Wait, what's the guy doing?
These are our terms.
Who, Clive?
Yeah.
He's ending this once and for all.
Of course it's the neon blue sky beam! Why wouldn't it always be the neon blue sky beam?
It's Godzilla.
Credits. Oh my god, we've actually made it.
Now bear in mind, I'm only setting up Midnight here as a very, very situational backup in case Felix actually does somehow wind up dying for good.
So, I'm gonna let you know, Mekumon, I have backup plans in case any of you guys die.
Fair enough.
You'd be surprised how many, like, safety nets Common Editor has in case a character dies.
I mean, look at Picasso, for example. His book is his safety net.
I see why nobody batted an eye at the Digiyank thing then.
He just remembered how to drew and got himself turned to stone and went in the D&D thing. Not allowed back in it.
He was never active in it. It was an NPC based off of it.
Yep.
Like, believe me, if he'd known about this campaign, the very one that Taro and I are a part of now, yeah, I don't think he'd be too happy about hearing what happened to his representation inside this game.
Yeah, we'll tell him. Well, no, we were just angry at somebody. We don't have to tell him it was him.
The most beautiful.
He doesn't even know this game exists, let alone what happened to him with the what is Ghost Driver?
Let me see. Oh, read little one. Got a smile for your Uncle Gav.
Not so loud, you bird.
What? I was only.
Shh. You're scaring him. It's all right.
So the implication here is that while Clive beat Ultima and survived.
He's stranded.
Now that the Mother Crystals are gone, there's no more magic. His attempt to cast magic... Well, actually, no. Like, all the times he casted magic is finally catching up to him as he is turning to stone.
Rest, I can take it.
I'll do to that.
Clive is dying.
The world's yours now. Yours to do with as you please. That's what Sid wanted. That's what they both wanted.
Oh man,
Like,
Gap.
if I'd known about that level of safety nets, I wouldn't have limited the freaking Digi reincarnation thing to a one-use per campaign thing. Aww. Just joins in.
Torgal is a good boy. What the Torgal doing? The Torgal is mourning his master's death. That's what he's doing.
Damn it! Did we rediscover Metro Nui again?
And thus did our journey end.
Like, that shot of the sunrise, it was like so similar to the shot that showed us the rediscovered Metro Nui at the end of Mask of Light. It hurt.
Final Fantasy 16.
Good game. Very tedious final boss.
I thought
Shadow Moon.
I love this game. I absolutely love this game. It felt like, okay, so yeah, a lot of the RPG elements that Final Fantasy is known for weren't present, but it felt like we finally returned to fantasy. And not just like sci-fi fantasy. I mean, this is a hell of a story, man. The ups and downs, the people we lost, the people we met.
Yeah, but if you care about the character, and you lose a character, and you tear up, it's a good story.
Yep.
I did have Dot Hack when Mia got destroyed by Kite. And then Kite realized it was Mia and she fell into his arms, and her best friend shows up to fight late, realizes his one friend has killed his other friend and stops playing the game. It was heart-wrenching. Me and my siblings were both crying. Once like, this is a game character. Years later, Dumbledore, instead of insulting him, I just understood.
I understand your pain.
He simply understand your pain and gave him a wizard plus his understand. Mia, I get it now. Yeah, I know. And me and my sibling Vincent were both in fucking tears over Mia. about it when you didn't know it was her until like you defeated the face. She turns back to Mia, lands in Kite's arms, Elf shows up, you realize Mia's dying, and the last thing is that Mia and his friend is the shadow of the dead. And Elf realizes his friend is never real.
Or what they get in my case, every Transformers fan has their first death of Optimus Prime.
It didn't help B's attachment to Mia started from the beginning because he's an at PC, so you absolutely fell in love with her, and then you find out she's a fade. We're trying to save them all, not destroy them. It tore us up, and then there's a freaking gap of my sister not playing the game because of Kubia, which is funny. She just sees Kubia and she's like, I ain't playing that thing. You know, you don't have to fight it for several games now, but you just stop playing because Kubia showed up, and she's just like, I'm not fighting that thing.
But you don't have to fight it. I don't care.
Expression. Gotta love it when you get the same expression of the character on screen as you're playing a game. I did that with Crisis Core when NGO goes and slices a monster and you don't know anyone's there. You're just backed up against a wall and he just kind of raises an eyebrow like, wait, what made it fell? And I'm like, huh? And NGO's like, oh, yours is a little more sword, but just a little.
Everybody has their first death of Optimus Prime. In my case, I kind of had two simultaneously. Around the time, I've mentioned this before, Transformers Armada was on TV. I had the original Lady Snakes movie on VHS. So I got to see G1 Prime's death and Armada Prime's death.
G1 Prime's death was the first one I ever saw. And it hurt.
It did. It really, really did. Especially for how they wrote his, basically his goodbye scene.
I admit, I never really got super into Transformers, so I never really saw any death scenes.
The way they wrote Optimus Prime's death in the original movie, it's not just, oh, another robot that's shut down. You can feel the emotion of everyone in the room as they're losing the father figure they've known for most of their life. Which, according to the scriptwriters, that was intentional.
I'm making a joke here, but 1,000 Christian moms signed in Optimus Prime needs to come back to life. We can't show death on TV.
Close. You're
not wrong.
It's actually funny how close you are in that statement. When the movie came out, and all the little kids went to go see the movie,
in the aftermath of the movie, for a good chunk of season 3, people were writing into Hasbro and Sunbow about how they killed off Optimus Prime, how he was my child's favorite character, he was an inspiration, a father figure, he was all this. And by their own admission, the movie staff and from Hasbro themselves, they didn't entirely realize just how important Optimus Prime was as a character at the time.
I am fast forward through the credits.
Like, as far as Hasbro especially were concerned, this cartoon was a 22-minute toy commercial. Why would anybody get attached to these characters when you could just buy the new ones?
Except people get attached to personalities and characters.
Even so, like, that's not how Hasbro saw it. But even during the production of the movie, especially after season 1 had been on the air for a while, there were a select handful of people on the movie staff that were like, no, you shouldn't kill Optimus. Like, a scarce handful of people saw the writing on the wall with Prime's death and knew what was coming, but by the time they were able to warn people, it was too late. Otherwise, I've heard some rumors that had they been able to change the script in time for the animation to be changed, they would have had Optimus get rebuilt into Ultra Magnus.
Oh.
Because of the similarity in the toys.
These are some long-ass credits.
Since, like, the way the original Ultra toy worked, like, the way the original Optimus and Ultra Magnus toys worked is that they were both effectively the same figure in the Diaclone line, the battle convoy, so to speak. It's just that where one came with a trailer that turned into a battle station, the other had a trailer that turned into a power-up from the core robot. But it was the same core robot for both versions, just in different colors.
Hey, the credits are still going.
And that is basically how Ultra Magnus is for Optimus. Oftentimes, he's just a white repaint.
I think, yeah, we're at the end here. So, Latios, I'm gonna ask you to put a pause on that because I do believe there is an after credit scene.
Yep.
Tree.
So I guess Ultima was wrong about the Earth being dead, about the planet being dead.
So he was a hypocrite and an idiot.
Every time.
Will you light it?
Yes, Mother. Come on. If only I had the flames of an icon.
Icon? Have you been reading that silly story again? Magic belongs in fairy tales, and fairy tales don't boil kettles. You see? Well done. Now, be a good lad, and play with your brother until supper.
Come on, hurry! Hurry! Right.
Poppy!
Right, let's play the Saint in the Secretary. No, I don't want to be Madu. What do you want to play then? What?
Final Fantasy by Joshua Rossfield.
Again? Right. And I get to be a freak. Right, I'm the older brother. Because Bahamut says so.
But where one journey ends. Trophy earned, Falling Star. New Game Plus.
No thanks, we don't want to fight that again.
Wait, mode exclusive content? Okay, no. But, so, I believe that after credit scene takes place many, many years into the future. Because notice how the mom said magic belongs in fairy tales. or something to that effect. Magic,
Yeah.
magic is gone from the world with the destruction of the Mother Crystals, and it's been so long. It's been so long since the fight against Ultima that the events of this game are considered to be a fairy tale written by one Joshua Rossfield.
That would either, one, that would mean Joshua has now become immortal, or two, they keep real good care of those books.
I think what it was is like he wrote the book and then like, you know,
It just got reprinted.
yeah, it got reprinted. More than likely, it's a popular book, so yeah, they would reprint it a lot.
Yep, fair enough, fair enough.
Especially if it's considered to be like a fairy tale parents read to their kids, it would definitely get reprinted.
So yeah, the Earth is no longer blighted. Magic and the icons are just a fairy tale. And it seems people live in peace, for the most part.
Until the next big thing shows up, and then Final Fantasy starts all over again.
Until we get the DLC where we learn what happened to Leviathan.
Or Final Fantasy 17.
Wait, the last one was 16. Why are we on 18? Oh, 18's so intense it skipped over 17.
Alright, well, this is the end of Final Fantasy 16. Unless there is DLC for it, we aren't coming back to it.
At least not for a long time.
Yeah.
In the meantime, hope you guys aren't arachnophobic.
Yeah, since I finished this earlier than anticipated, starting tomorrow, Monday, Wednesday, and possibly Friday, will be Spider-Man!
Depending on if Street Fighter Friday continues or not.
Like, I want to continue it, but at the same time, like, I don't know how much of a, I don't really know how far the story goes in that game. But anyway, yeah, starting tomorrow, we're playing Spider-Man. And then on Thursday, we'll be back with Super Robot Wars. But, one second. Hold on! So, this has been Vegas Bear 92, Mekumon, Taro, and Sammy. And we will see you guys on next stream. Alright?
Got it.